Hi everyone, it's Nishi here. Hope you had a really good day. So, in today's video, what I want to talk about is a really important concept if you're scaling and growing your business, and it's called leveraged advisory. And I'll explain why that's so important. But before I go into that, I just wanted to remind you that we've had our latest episode of our podcast release. And in general, if you want to just watch our podcast, because it's got really useful information about growing and scaling your business, and we interview really successful business owners and understand what they've been doing well and the challenges they face, so you can benefit from all that learning. Our podcast, all you have to do is just go to naccounting.co.uk and you can see the link to it in a drop down on our website. So back to this video though. What is leveraged advisory and why is it so important if you're growing your business? Well, the chances are, if you've been building up your business and you're getting to a point where you just want to grow it to make it slightly larger, or quite a bit larger, you're probably the most qualified person in your business, or you're the most experienced person in your business. So if there's questions that can't be answered by the rest of your team, those questions come to you. And the biggest challenge with that though is as you grow your business, you'll end up with more and more questions that you've got to answer. And because you've got more and more questions you've got to answer, that's going to get in the way of you being able to grow and scale your business. So that's one of those bottlenecks in you growing your business, because you'll just run out of time and you'll also get frustrated because your focus will be all over the place if you're dealing with all those client queries. So that's where leveraged advisory comes into it, because leveraged advisory is about helping multiple people at the same time. So there's quite a few ways businesses do this, but ultimately, for example, if you've got a question about your broadband bill, and you go to Virgin, and it's unlikely Richard Branson is going to answer your question personally, and it's probably unlikely any senior person in Virgin is going to answer your question about that broadband personally either. So what they've done is they've created a whole series of content. So it could be Q&As on their website for you, or it could be a load of content internally where their support team can actually access that content and then use that content to answer your queries as well. So this is the whole concept of leveraged advisory. You're creating some resources that can be used over and over and over again to answer your customers' questions or to get your customers a particular result. There's other ways you can do it. It's not just through resources. You can have webinars and events where you're working with many people at the same time. And there's lots of other ways to do it as well. And you can have online courses, for example, where you can teach people and then people come. And usually it's a combination of all those things. And those are really important because in the end of the day, if you want to maintain a good relationship with all of your customers and grow your business, you're going to want lots of contact with them, but you're going to need to do it in a way where they get everything they need, but it's not going to be you using hours and hours and hours of your own time to do that. So that's just one of the key things to consider when you grow your business. How can I how can I leverage my time? And often that is through creating content, and it's a really important one. So if you want a bit more advice on how that works, then you could go to our website, naccounting.co.uk, book yourself in for a strategy session with myself, and we can really talk about how we can apply that to your own business. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.